The spout wrong course on man and on a million. But on this veteran. Sleeping on the subway, grateful warmth. Shopping cart holds everything I own. Purple heart in the bottom, somewhere proof I serve. Proof I'm not unknown. The bureaucracy that sent me overseas. 3 tours in Gulf, came back with PTSD, TBI. Moral injury enough to break most folks VA hospital. Waitlist 6 months long for mental health appointment. Meanwhile I'm trying to stay strong, but flashbacks come at night. Can't sleep indoors, feel trapped. Can't hold employment, relationships collapse. Underway to trauma that civilians can't understand. Government sent me to kill it and prepare me to come back and function in society. Didn't warn me about the nightmares, the hypervigilance, the inability to connect. No one cares once you're no longer useful, once your service is complete. They thank you for your service, then leave you on the street. 22 veterans a day commit suicide. I thought about it would probably be easier than this, than living without purpose, without home, without support from nation I defended. They spend trillions on war, can't spend millions on treatment. Offended by our existence, by our visibility, by reminder of their failures. We're uncomfortable truth, reminder. Homeless veteran, serve my country faithfully. Now I'm abandoned on these streets, part of their strategy. To forget the cost of war, to hide the casualties. Thank me for my service, then walk past like I'm not real actually. VA claims process takes years, denied 3 times already. For service-connected disability, my hands ain't steady. From the TBI, documentation's insufficient, they claim. But I got shrapnel scars, medical records, still they blame me for incomplete paperwork, for missing deadlines. When you're homeless, it's impossible to maintain headlines of your life, to keep track of appointments, mail requirements. They notice that's intentional. It's retirement by attrition. Wait for veterans to die before paying claims. Cheaper than actually providing care. Playing games with people's lives, with people who sacrifice everything for country that can't be bothered to house them. Offering empty rhetoric about supporting troops while cutting funding for VA services. For housing programs is stunning. How blatant the hypocrisy is. How visible the gap between propaganda and reality. Divisible into those who profit from war and those who fight it. Politicians, kids don't serve. Working class kids invited to enlist with promises of education, healthcare, career, then abandoned when they're broken. When they reappear, stateside carrying trauma, carrying injuries, carrying guilt from things they saw, things they did, empire they built with their bodies, with their minds. Now discarded like ammunition casings, empty shells bombarded by system that used them up then threw them away. Yeah. Other vets on this block, we look out for each other. Recognize the 1,000-yard stare, military bearing brother. A sisterhood that formed in warfare persists in homelessness. We share resources, share stories, share openness about struggles that civilians judge us for. Addiction, trying to self-medicate trauma, they see affliction instead of survival strategy. Instead of symptom of inadequate support, they see moral failing, dismiss them. Quickly cross the street, don't make eye contact. We're a reminder of their complicity, of social contract, broken by nation that glorifies military service while abandoning veterans. Hypocrites, they nervous around us because we exposed a lie they tell themselves about American exceptionalism, about freedoms, about wealth that's built on backs of working class, built on poor folks fighting rich people's wars, coming home broken, indicting the whole system by our existence, by visibility of what empire does to those who serve it. Instability created by sending humans to do inhuman things, then expecting them to come home and function. Suffering we embody makes them uncomfortable, so they ignore us. Pass laws to criminalize homelessness, to force us into invisibility, into jails, into early graves. This is how America treats its veterans. This is how nation behaves toward those who believe the propaganda, who serve. Now we inconvenient truth they wish they could ditch, reserve for holidays and photo ops. Rest of the year forgotten on these streets, in these alleys, in the system rotten to its core, built on exploitation and abandonment. This is America, this is how it manages it. Veterans is poor, is broken, it's expendable. Population of people who believed and found indefensible reality of life after service, after sacrifice. Now I'm sleeping on grates, wondering what was the price of my service, of my trauma, of my homelessness. Was it worth it? Did it matter? All I got is loneliness. Look.